next, new arrival, the Greek hustler, Aleksandros, is 2 for 2 against Karrion Kross and Ty Schmidt. But can he make it 3 in a row against the toxic tables Boston Connor? Let's take it to ringside and find out. This next contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Parnassus Raceway, 262 pounds, the Greek hustler, Aleksandros.
Great, I finally get to see this Aleksandros in action, up close and personal. Plus, his two previous wins were pretty fast ones, so maybe we'll get to see what Ari does if this match with Boston Connor runs long. The Greek hustler's first appearance on Snarl, having made his debut on Rage against Karrion Kross, and on our WL Championship Wrestling midweek against Ty Schmidt. Yes, he is 2 for 2, but we still haven't seen the man face a heavy-duty challenge yet.
Hoppa, in 3D. Well, I'll tell you what, I seen him the other night with Chicago Danny Osmond Championship, and he was really impressive against Ty Schmidt. He did some pretty cool stuff. He is not afraid to take high-risk moves off the top turnbuckle. In fact, he kind of likes it.
I saw the show. You say he's still deciding which show he wants to be part of. Do you think you'd like him enough to have him on Snarl?
Haven't met him good enough to really get to know him. I mean, that's me and Steve Groves. Neither one of us, we've met him informally, but he doesn't mind he does not mind working. I mean, come on, this is his 3rd match already this week.
A consistent winner with a good work ethic. Geez, I don't know, man. Maybe you should really think about seeing if he wants to commit to Snarl.
I'm thinking about it hot and heavy, Wally.
His opponent accompanied by AJ Hawk. From parts unknown, weight unknown, here is Boston Connor.
It's Temusa Martino and Hamburglar time, Robble Robble. Boston Connor, still riding his one and only claim to fame, a debut win over the Big Boss Man. That's only happened once before, when Jet Williams of Les Femmes Fatales flipped on and Casey in her first match. The difference being Jet kept winning, but Boston Connor, well, there's no other way to describe his record except spotty at best. And with Aleksandros standing at Toando, it's gonna take a major miracle for Boston Connor to pull off a win against the Greek hustler.
Well, guys, I'll tell you what, he won his first match against Karrion Kross. That was a narrow thing. His win on championship against Ty Schmidt was a much bigger deal and much more to the point. I really do not think the Hamburglar has much of a chance.
You seem pretty much sold on Aleksandros. If you're gonna get him on Snarl regularly, you better snatch him up before Steve Groves over at Rage gets the same idea.
You got a good point there, GB. All right, really interested to see what Mr. Aleksandros has in store for us this evening against Boston Connor, who sure looks different without his Hamburglar clothes on. Walt Rothburn rings the bell. They come center ring. They lock it up, collar and elbow. Ari whipped to the far right corner, an elbow to the chest from Boston Connor. Now putting the knee right to the chest of the Greek hustler as AJ Hawk looks on. Oh man, Myron's favorite pigeons. He's going to make or break them one way or the other. Kick to the midsection and a DDT from Boston Connor. Ari Aleksandros laid out as Boston Connor takes himself all the way up to the top turnbuckle. And here we go. Well executed moonsault. Give the devil his due. Ari Aleksandros still laid out. And look at this. Doing all kinds of showing off, Boston Connor. Oh. Here we go. A rebound off the ropes. Misses with the leg drop. Ari up real quick. Wrap around DDT to Boston Connor. Ari Aleksandros gathers him up. Arm breaker. Oh, man. And into an armbar. This guy parlays moves pretty fast for a guy his size, 6'6", 262. Big stomp to the back for Boston Connor. Connor catches a knee to the arm. Ari Aleksandros starting to fire back here on Boston Connor as he makes his way to a standing position on the outside apron. Hard right from Ari. A counter from Boston Connor makes his way back inside the ring. Couple of chops to Ari Aleksandros. Another kick, and a standing drop kick takes Ari down to the mat. And now Boston Connor stretching the arm of the Greek hustler. Well, this one's gone back and forth already. Look at this top rope moonsault Nicely done by Boston Connor. He may make something of himself someday yet. Ari Aleksandros on the apron against the ropes. Counters the shoulder tackle. Gets himself back inside. Locks up with Boston. Boston Connor counters with elbows to the midsection. Gets a hold of Ari. Whip to the ropes. Elbow to the face. Down goes Ari Aleksandros. Boston Connor getting ready to go high risk again off the top. Another beautiful moonsault. And here's another cover. 1, 2. Nope. No good. Gonna have to start all over again, Mr. Connor. Boston Connor lays in a fist drop right into the face of the Greek hustler. Ari fighting his way up to a standing position again. Gets a, oh man, look at this. Counter whips Boston Connor out onto the apron. Shoulder tackle and down he goes. Now here's what I'm talking about, guys. Take a look at this. Up off the top turnbuckle, and here we go. A chop across the top of the head of Boston Connor. This guy is not scared to jump off things. Oh man, look at this here. Referee counting. As Ari Aleksandros drives a couple of knees into the leg of Boston Connor, follows that up with a stomp to the back. Ari lines up the arm on Boston, a kick to the gut. Aleksandros locks him up. Head first into the apron. Ow. AJ Hawk can't do nothing but look on. They lock up again. Boston Connor figuring on where he's going to take him. He's taking too long. There you go. He wasted too much time. Elbows to the gut. Ari with another wraparound DDT right in front of AJ Hawk. And if AJ Hawk's smart, he'll stay out of the way. Boston Connor being escorted towards the ring. Ari Aleksandros having his problems getting him in there. Wow. Elbows to the midsection. A counter from Boston Connor. Boston locks him up, rolls him back inside. And here he comes. Ari Aleksandros from behind. A hard shot to the back. Hard whip to the right into the referee. Hard right, spins him around. He's got him up. Look at this. A torture rack, a possible submission, but too close to the ropes. Cut. Did you see the look Ari gave Walt Rothburn? Off the top, there's a leg drop right across the throat of Boston Connor. And he is laid out. Ari drags him towards center. Covers and hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. We've had a lot of quick matches tonight. Damn. Ari Aleksandros picks up the win by pinfall.
The time, 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Ari Aleksandros.
Well, tic-tac-toe 3 in a row, gentlemen. The Greek Hustler racking up his 3rd win over Boston Connor here. And I think you're right, GB. I think I need to have myself a little sit-down with Mr. Aleksandros real soon. Folks, tag team action coming up when we return here on RWL Snarl. We'll be right back.